happened. There's dangerous scriptures that prophesied the Moabites getting hit with the nukes.
Well, you read in Revelation 9. It said the first war is past and two woes coming there after.
Yep. Where's it at? Yeah, see some pictures right here. I'll show you right quick. The shadows cast. This is it, right?
Yes.
Damn. How your shadow get it?
That's how hot that heat is, man. That heat ain't no joke, man. Like you said, the nukes now is far more powerful.
Those are like demons.
That's what, the 40s?
Oh yeah.
So now they got nukes that can hit in 15 minutes.
Yeah, this is like what?
That can take out states.
70-something years ago. So now they Russia got what called Satan 2?
Satan 1 and Satan 2.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at Satan 2 power.
I believe that's what they call it. Let me see. Let me look that up.
The average person, man, the average person in the society, average Jake, they just go get caught with their pants down. Nobody's prepared for this. Nobody's prepared for that except for the elect.
Yeah. They don't. That was Jake ain't thinking about no missile hitting America. That's the farthest thing from their mind.
Yup. And for those Christians, because that's the average person is a Christian. They don't teach that they're gonna have to go through all those hardships. They just think when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna get beamed up. They be fine.
Yeah, they all, even the ones who quote unquote know, because they look at us, they know about the MOB.
Yeah.
And some of they say, well, we gonna get. That's their mindset. Well, we don't got the church don't got to worry about it because we gonna get raptured. All right. Your head is in that guillotine. You're still gonna be looking over, Lord, when you gonna or you might get tortured in them camps, man.
See, the Lord through the Spirit
preparing
our minds up for that time.
Yeah, because scripture, if you read the scripture, it tells you after the tribulation of those days, then shall the Son of Man come back. Had you read the scripture, you would see that, man. Right? You have to go through the tribulation first. There's no escaping the tribulation, man. You're gonna get beaten up before all hell breaks loose. So Christianity is just completely done, man.
I found an article that came out in 2019, and it says Russia's invulnerable Satan II nuclear missile will be ready to fire by the end of 2020. Space agency official says. So they got this thing already ready.
Yeah, they got it.
They got it ready.
It's funny they call it Satan.
Yeah. The adversary missile, man.
Yeah, that's to take down Babylon. Because America, unlike World War I and II, Babylon gonna lose this one.
Yeah. And they saying it's known. It says the R-36 missile, SS-18, known as Satan by NATO. So the beast, I believe the beast is laboring as Satan. But I think Russians call it SS-18, which
He's telling you, look, this is what's gonna kill us.
Yeah, man. So that heat, man, that heat is coming, and there's no escape. So the scripture says, almost at the 16th chapter, in verse 22, when it says, "And those that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." The ultimate sword is the missiles, man. That's the ultimate weapon. So there's truly no escape for the wicked, man. But the Heavenly Father will preserve the elites. Y'all gonna be the first crop saved in the kingdom of heaven. Y'all gonna be your luxurious bunkers, trying to ride out, the tribulation, also because of the radiation and all of that. You're not gonna try to come out yet. But then guess what? Who will come and get you guys up? Jeremiah 16:16, the hunters, man. The hunters.
Fishers shall become the hunters.
Yeah. We're gonna hunt you out from every place you're hiding at, man.
Esau gonna be the hunted, man. Yeah. Tells you in Isaiah the 13th chapter.
They're trying to imagine how it's gonna be for them. They think they the luckiest people in the world. They just survived the Holocaust.
Yeah, I be looking at these Edomite comments. I just be laughing, man. Like anytime you just show these, and these are the same devils that be smiling in your face in your job. Because when they talk about these crimes in the inner cities, like the new surge in crime, it's just Edomites on the comment boards. Like, but this is what happens when you allow niggas to vote. And you can just hear the rate, but then when they see you on the job, they give you that smile and this and that. And it's the same devils that's writing these comments. You know what I mean? Like how people are the only one that do crimes. Oh, this and that. And even the Eric Adams, you got this Eve. And they was just talking all kind of shit, man, about Jake, man. They always do. Man. But when the Lord raises us up, it's going to be different. What did Hitler say? He said people in America are going to be petrified to know that they was killing the Heavenly Father's chosen.
Yeah.
He said that. And that's why it tells you that in the Wisdom of Solomon. of the Lord here, they're gonna know, holy shit. You know? They're gonna know that's the 144. The Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the children of Israel, man.
Then
You know?
imagine, I was gonna say, imagine the elites on down, different rich Edomites and rich other nations see brothers get beamed up, and they run into their bunkers, escape the missiles, and they watch brothers get beamed up. They're gonna know in the back of their demonic mind that one day they're gonna come back down. Soon they're gonna come back down.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
they're gonna be in their bunkers, you know, scared.
And even before that, if they see the miracles or they see the spiritual
Yeah,
power,
yep.
you know what I mean? They're gonna try to act like they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna curse you or put you to death.
I had this one Jake friend who he does moving, right? That's his job, is to move stuff. So he told me he had an Edomite customer who seemed mad cool at first. He seemed mad, he was being mad friendly, offering him drinks, all that shit, right? But then he's saying when he was moving his stuff for him, he found a game in one of his moving boxes, and it was a game. It was an Edomite game that they played that made fun of the massacre of Gad. So it was like a game. It was like a cardboard game that, like, if you move certain places or you kill like 2,000 Gadites and all that stuff. And he was thinking about what I told him. Like these people, they smile in your face and all that, but behind closed doors, they fucking playing games, celebrating massacres of Gadites.
Yeah,
Shows you their wickedness.
I know when you Jakes kill each other, they root. See, they like that. They like to see you niggas talk this drill shit, kill each other. They laugh at shit like that.
They showed that in the TV show, the Wu-Tang Clan, when they went to buy guns.
Yeah.
It was like the Jakes, you know, in the Wu-Tang Clan, they went to buy guns, and they were saying they needed for hunting. And then they was like, what type of what do you hunt? They said, I'm gonna hunt some venison, some deer, something like that, they said. And then he was like, all right. Then when he bought the guns, the father of the store, so they both Edomites, the one that sold them the guns, the father came out and said, they ain't hunting. And the son said they ain't hunting. He said, yeah, let them kill each other off, man. You know, so that's what they'll sell you. They'll sell you guns, and then they know you're gonna use it against each other, man.
Each other. But what we doing terrifies them.
Yeah.
This terrifies, because this is spiritual.
Yeah.
When we say we're the chosen, and you're the devil, and you're an Eden, that bothers them, man. You see? That terrifies. It tells you that Revelation, the 12th chapter, Ezekiel 37.
Yeah.
Right? Because they see that great army standing up on their feet. And they know what we're about when they see the garments. Well, that's the racist guys, and this and that. That scares them, man. Because that's their greatest fear, is that these people will band together. See, once we remain divided, that's what they like to see. That's how they remain on top. But the scripture says, again, Zephaniah 2:1. What you had?
We're gonna start in the 5th chapter.
Oh, we're going to read it after. Again, Zephaniah 2:1.
Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather together. We gathering together right now. When you read 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. Are we gathering together? We're not coming together to banner Islam or gangs or you Jakes with your crime rate all over the country. Niggas don't even know each other, but they come together to do evil, man. Niggas is just script. That's what scripture calls you, what, sottish. Sottish children, man. Right, breaking in people's stores and taking shit, man. You niggas just gotta go, man. You know? Too, that's what Most High say he gonna kill 2/3. Just got to go, man. Right, go ahead.
1 Corinthians 1 and 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no division among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
You say anything more? Let me hear.
Verse 11. For it hath been declared unto me of you, my brethren, by them which are of the house of Choli, that there are contentions among you. Now this I say, that every one of you saith, I am Paul, and I am...
Yeah. So, just read verse 9 again. 10.
Verse 10. It says, Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
Yeah, same mind, same judgment. Right? Let's be in a unity of the faith. You know? That's the only way we can come together.
And that sight alone scares, our enemies, man. You know?
That scares vocab. The rest of these clowns, right? It scares them. See, they want you drunk back off Christian because you're no threat. See, this right here is a huge stretch, man. See?
Yeah, precept.
Yeah.
Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Heavenly Father entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon the throne, which saw them.
And that's already started. Right? Because when you look at vocab and everybody now talking about the Israelites.
Yep.
All these theologians, these Christians, everybody talking about the Israelites, and you can read the comments. People are like, oh, I'm happy you addressing this Israelite thing, and I'm happy in this, I'm happy.
They're
People are like,
everywhere.
yeah, this Edomite was like, oh, they said that my white Jesus is not going to save me. He's not.
It's not.
What's wrong with you, man? White Jesus ain't going to come save you, man. Yeah, he going to be in chains, man. He's a son of Rothschild, man. Right? Cesare, man. Right? He's David Rothschild, man. Right? He's going to be in chains.
Yep.
Right? He's going to captivity.
You're gonna see a sweet Jesus in chains.
Yeah. So what you mean he's not going to save you? You're a fool. If you believe Cesare Borgia is the Lord, man, you're a clown. Okay, that image and the doctrine has been cast down already. Okay, that's why when you can't debate it or debunk it. And that's what that pastor said in the stream. Even though what the Israelites are saying false, we can't debunk it, which made no sense whatsoever, man. If Christianity is the truth and this is a lie, you should be able to cast this down easily. Easily. Okay? What you mean you have the truth? This is false, but you can't debunk it. That makes no sense. We both using the same book. It's not like we're using some other book. We're both coming out of the same text. So why you can't refute what we're saying? Because like the Lord said, let's get Luke 21:15.
Luke 21:15. For I'll give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
Yeah, we have that mouth. That's why you can't refute what we're saying. If you guys had that mouth, then we won't be able to refute Christianity. You see? And we won't be talked about. All right? But the reason why we're talked about, and the reason why we're because the Most High said he sent the four of the apostles last. The reason why we're the hottest topic, even Sonetta and Vocab said his favorite group to encounter is GMS. Sonetta said his favorite group is GMS. And you got all these theologians talking about the Israelites in general, mainly the one West camps, right? Because you Yah Israelites and you Old Testament Israelites, nobody's concerned with you clowns, man. You got to be real, okay? The Lord's name is not Yah, it's Yahweh, man. And you guys don't hit the streets, man. Okay? You guys ain't on the front line, man. You Old Testament Israelites, man. The Most High, he's definitely not dealing with you. Okay? Remember, we talked to one over not too long. And then he said, yo, I can't see it, this, that, and the third. We say, yeah, because you don't believe in Yahweh. That's why you can't see it, and that's why you don't know the scriptures like that, because you don't believe in the Son.
You got the Spirit.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai, he unsealed the book, but you don't believe in him, so it's of course it's not going to make sense to you. Well, we showed him countless scriptures. We didn't even touch the New Testament, remember?
Yeah.
Me and the brother didn't even go into the New Testament. We stayed in the Old and showed him Yahweh Shai, man. Come on, man. And Isaiah 53 alone was just more than enough. But the Spirit went all over the book, all over the Old Testament, man. I should ask him, where was his temple? Where is his sacrifice, man? Where is it, man? Who's your mediator? Who's your mediator? Who's your high priest, man? Right? He couldn't answer that question, man.
He said it himself. He didn't have the Spirit.
Yeah.
You know, he said something along those lines. Remember, he said something like, he asked us like, how do we know to go from it's about the spot now?
Yeah.
It's the Spirit, Holy Spirit. You know,
Yeah.
He's like, but he said something. I can't remember exactly what he said.
Brother. He said, I don't get it. We said, brother, who led you here today to have this encounter with us? He's like, yeah, the Most High. He's like, yeah, there you go. That's the Spirit right there. That's it right there. That's the Spirit, man. It's the Spirit that led us to meet you, man. So it's the Spirit that dictates us where we go. It's the Spirit.
Yeah.
You seen that video? There's a video of a Philippine, all the way in the Philippines, teaching the name of the Most High, breaking it down in Filipino. It was a Jake, of course, yeah.
Definitely Jake.
It's like, through the Spirit, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I seen that, I'm like, wow, that's beautiful, man. And that was a year ago.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, man, they teaching his name in the Philippines. We have no excuse.
Going into the Paleo Hebrew.
In the Paleo Hebrew. Teaching the whole class. And then there was kids, bro. He was teaching us.
So those, they calling on The true
Yeah,
name.
they call him the true name. They get
Once they
saved.
learned it, they're like, oh snap, it's the true name of the Father. Okay.
Yo. Yeah. But yeah, GMS Radio, you a Jesuit. Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
You trying to cling to our blessing. Oh, you just an agent, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Never showed his face.
I'm sure the Lord is not dealing with that. This other guy, Judah, whatever. What's his name? Chronicles of Judah? No, not Chronicles of Judah. It's another guy.
Big Judah.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah. He finally showed his face because brothers was getting on it for mad long. Who are you, man? Okay? Who the hell are you, man? You don't got the doctrine. Talking about you are who your father are, destroyed in 4 minutes. And then
Oh, that was seed
Seed of Israel.
Seed of Israel.
He called
yeah.
himself Seed of Israel, and and you don't understand that the genealogy go through the seed. How ironic is that, man?
And those jakes that doesn't make none. Old videos but never show their face. You got to watch out for those
Now,
guys.
the Most High is not dealing with that.
Where's your street ministry? Do you go out to preach? Why you not showing your face? What are you scared of?
What are you
What are you not
scared
trying to show?
Yeah, what are you
know?
scared of?
You're not trying to show who you are.
Scripture said the Most High didn't give us the spirit of fear.
Con, but a power, love, and a sound mind.
Yeah, what you got, man? What you scared to show your face for, man?
Stand in great boldness, but that fit them.
You gotta be seen.
Con,
And not only inside your home, you gotta be on the streets.
that's right.
The chief ministry is on the streets. That's what separates a lot of people, man. A lot of people don't want to be seen on the streets because you could bump into your family, you could, friends, you could bump into your co-workers, right? And it's safe. It's safe not showing your face, and so nobody know who that is, right? You could be bringing out truth, but nobody know who that is. You know what I mean? But you got to be seen, man.
Yeah.
Right? The Lord wants you to be seen, man.
Yeah.
Just to stay behind some computer, man. Nah, man. Prophets weren't doing that. Prophets are on the front line.
Con,
All right, what you got? Talking about, and then when we mentioned the Joseph example, he said you can't use that yet because the law wasn't administered.
He cut himself.
So clown, man. Let's get the hell out of here, man. But we showed you different examples. We in that same video. Why didn't Joseph commit adultery if he didn't know the law, man? He could have had sex with Pharaoh's wife because he didn't know the law. He knew better than that. Right? Why would the Most High judge the whole earth and only 8 people make it out if there was no law? You clown, man.
Why would they sacrifice? Why they know
Yeah.
the animal was a sacrifice?
Exactly. There's no law. What are you talking about, man?
That's not so right. You got a aura around it and everything. You see the aura around it?
oh yeah. It's
Stars.
hard to see if
Right.
this angle. The pillar is blocking
Yeah,
it. If you move a little bit, you can see it.
It's so bright, man.
Today the weather's real nice today.
Yeah.
The weather's just been crazy. We're not complaining either, man. You know, the word go out regardless though, whether it's cold or not.
Yeah.
But it's just more suited, huh?
Oh, that precept. Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttered for voice in the streets.
You got to be on the streets. You know, which the Most High is pulling us off now. We still out here, but it's coming a time now we starting to pull us off. You know, that's to see brothers teaching a little bit more remote areas because of the famine of the word coming. Jakes, you had your time. We were out there on the main strip. You know what I mean? For a long time, man. Niggas weren't listening to jack shit. Right? The elders right there on 34th. That was a major hub. Right? Major hub, man. Trade, Macy's, Mall, Madison Square Garden. Everybody was seeing them. So yeah, when the Spirit had it pulled them, they went to they're still on the streets, but it's more calm and more settled. It's just about edifying.
Yeah.
Really just edifying the believers now. It's not even, you know, you other niggas, you had your time, man. Cause you are Jakes. It's all about entertainment to you, man. Well, that's some Israelites. Let me see who they cutting now. Let me go over there and see what it's just entertainment, man.
Like you know, through the Spirit, someone come up here and they scoffing and all of that, and we start cutting with the Spirit, with the scripts. That's when you gonna see a lot of jakes coming. A lot of people start coming, stopping, and hearing. Like,
You always had that up there.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
To teach right up there. Niggas don't just want to be entertained, man.
Yeah. That's why we're slowly but surely approaching the fan hearing the words of the Lord.
And you see how what the Most High did? Right where we taught that, they got that big ass demonic screen.
Yeah.
Right where we teach. Right where we teach. We used to teach, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll print not further down the right, exactly
Yeah.
where we taught. They got that. So who moved us from there? It was the Lord, man. It wasn't us doing. That was the Spirit. It was the Most High telling us it's time to go, man. I'm not with the spot anymore, man. Right? Here we are.
And I was like
Yeah.
brothers be teaching the spots that's
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
normally teach. So people
Yeah.
be like, oh,
Where
like
they-
oh,
where them guys
where they
at?
at, man?
Yeah.
You know, like remember that the other Jake with the dreads? He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
it like, oh, I'll be coming high by to see if you guys are there. And you don't teach them.
Nah, brother, the Spirit, man. We're not staying there no more, man.
Or like my old friend Samaj, he said the same thing. He was like, oh, sometimes I walk by to see if y'all there. I don't see y'all. Like,
Yeah, well, you ain't gonna see us there, brother.
took your word for granted, bro.
Took your word for granted.
You had your chance, bro.
See what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be out there forever, man. The scripture we just read earlier is gonna be a major famine of the word.
Amos 8 and 11.
Yeah,
I had another quick reset real quick.
done.
Jeremiah 7 and 25. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt, until this day I have even sent unto you all my servants the prophets.
Yeah, all my servants, man. The Lord sent us prophets out B times early.
Yeah.
You also read 2 Chronicles 36.
Come.
The Lord sent the men of the Lord out there countless times, man. And what he told Ezekiel, he said, I'm gonna make your tongue cleave to the top of your mouth. I'm gonna make you dumb.
Yeah.
You won't be able to speak.
And he said, thou shalt not go out among them.
Yeah,
There's be a time brothers not even gonna go out to the highways and the byways.
Yeah.
No, you know, the internet gonna be shut down. So they're gonna be looking for the videos. They're gonna be typing in brothers' videos, you know, oh, hold up, fan of hearing the word, or oh man, how to repent, you know, the breakdown of this scripture, the purge. And, you know, they're not gonna be able to get it. You know, they're not gonna be able to find us. And if they do find us, what? He made Ezekiel what? Dumb. You know, not physically stupid, but you know, he's not speaking. You know, he wasn't, you know, edifying them, proving them because they're rebellious. So they might find us with what? The parable of the 10 virgins. 5 wise, 5 foolish. They're going to say, oh, give me some of your oil, give me some of your understanding. Go figure it out for yourself. Go sell and buy, you know, for yourself, man. Figure it out, you know. Because we're not going to be sitting there holding up signs, you know, breaking down the scripts, you know, during that time when all hell breaking loose, man. That's why I read the scripture earlier, Amos was at 5 and 13. How the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. You know, the prudent is what the teachers, you know. And think about it, if you have say if you have to pass a test to go to the next grade, the whole year the teacher is teaching you, you know. All the questions you got, you in class fooling around, you know, you throwing paper balls, shooting into the, you know, to the garbage can.
And the exam come now, you asking the teacher questions. The teacher gonna be
Exam
like, what
come,
the
you
fuck?
like, yo, I got a question. What's 8 squared to the 2nd degree power? You like, I can't teach. I already
can't
told you
tell.
all of
I already
that.
told you
You remember I
already.
told you that 2 months ago?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, yeah.
You supposed to be cutting class in the hallways,
You
man.
cutting class, you being a fool, not doing the homework, not doing the assignments, and the exam come, you want me to help you.
So
I ain't gonna lie, I had a cool professor in and she was good looking too. She was a Moabite. She wasn't that far in age from us, so we must have been like 19, 20. She might have been like 26, 27. And that was one of the, her test was like almost 3 hours long. The class was 3 hours, so our exam was like 3 hours long. The type of math that we were taking. And so she was the only professor I knew that ever did that. But no professor does that. So if you're doing each problem, each only 4 problems, but each problem take like almost like an hour to do it. So she'll walk over your desk. She'll look at your test. Wrong. Next person, you look like bro, you doing it. She looking at it. Nah, she won't tell you the answer, but she'll tell you, nah, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's like a one out of what? 1 of 1,000 teachers will do that, man. Our teacher ain't telling you shit whether you got it right or wrong or not. So I'm saying, teacher, is this right? I can't tell you. This is a test.
They're gonna come into to the prophets like, oh, should I go to that camp? You know, should I
Go buy
trust
for
them?
yourself. That's what I'm telling them.
Buy for yourself.
Figure it out on your own. That's what it's saying. Like the old Benjamin said, come to separate the wise virgins from the who? The foolish virgins, man.
Right.
We're the wise, those that believed on Yahweh Shemel Shah, that was trimming a lamp, working on themselves, watching, praying, being what? Circumspect, man. And the foolish virgins, well, you first start from you guys who fell out, okay, to the rest of you idiotic jakes, man, because you're going to be looking for answers as well.
They're not gonna find it.
Ultimately, when all hell break loose, that just means the elect is sealed. So it's like, it's either you got it or you don't. And if you don't got it, then too bad.
And even then, you're gonna have some members of the elect still getting sealed through seeing miracles. you're gonna have something like that too. They gonna see the miracles and they gonna believe. Like 5,000 got sealed in one day because they saw the miracles the apostles was doing back then. That's another thing I was meditating upon too. How everything can be done decently in order. So like the Heavenly Father may start it up when it started with our elders and apostles. They gonna start doing miracles and we all gonna know, oh snap, it's time. They may heal someone else lame, something like that, and then that goes viral. And he's like, now we gotta shut this down. And we may see it, but yeah, it's that time now, the miracles, man. And that's what puts our faith up. And now we doing it. So everything be done decently in order. From probably more than likely, yes, the elders and apostles on down to younger brothers, and then miracles be performed. More people gonna get sealed. Like they gonna start bringing they sick family members to the camp. Like they up there around this area. Let's go there. My grandmother, she's sick from seaweed in the weather. Please, the elders apostles, man, get up and walk. You healed, man. And then Yahweh shot my shot.
It's set up that way for some people.
That's right.
But like we always say, you don't want to be it's set up that way for Yahweh Shemel Shah will. But you don't want to be the Israelites that have to see in order to believe, man. You want to believe without seeing, because those are the brothers that's going to get the highest reward, man.
You got a precept?
Yeah, he told Thomas, you got it? Yeah.
Right. Matthew 13 and verse 16. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get the one you just mentioned.
John 20?
John 20, yeah.
Those are the brothers that's going to be doing the actual work itself, man. Not performing the miracles, man, because they believed without seeing. See? We didn't have to see Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but something in you, you just believe. You fed it, man.
Which shows that how it's a gift.
It's a gift.
It's just a gift. We're blessed, man, to even notice and actually truly believe it, and through the Spirit be sincere in it. Brothers don't want to vainglory. We don't want to be known, be the top dude, make a name for ourselves. No,
because we never seen Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So what's this fear in you?
Yeah, that's that
the
fear.
Average person look at you like you never seen the Most High or His Son. So why do you? What making you so consistent to go out there every week? It's a gift.
Remember the Edomites said that to us? Yeah. They went to a whole play or something like that. Yeah. They came back out. Yeah, you guys was determined.
Yeah. You guys are dedicated. Yeah.
You guys are dedicated. That's what they said. You guys are dedicated. Yeah. It was cold that night.
Cold,
It was cold that day.
Man. It was winter time. See? Show you, like brother said, faith is a gift.
It's a gift.
Right, yeah.
John 20 in verse 29, that's 28. And Thomas answered and said unto him, My Lord and my power. And Yahweh shall say unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed.
You want to be those Israelites. Which the elect is the elect, but like we say, you want to be those that believe without seeing. Because why? Yeah. The scripture says everybody's going to want to believe. Some, but most are going to be blocked. Don't the scripture said, thy people shall be willing in the day thy power, man. When they see that power, you see you flying and doing all kind of crazy shit, backing troops down. Of course everybody going to want to be down, man. Yeah. And they ain't eating in how long? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And death all around. Of course they going to want to be down, man. But it's going to be too late, man.
Too late.
We're supposed to get on the bandwagon now, man.
Just how like the Apostle Peter, when Yahweh asked him like, who you say I am, and he said, you are the son of the Most High. You are the guy. You're the guy, man. He said you're blessed because the flesh and blood didn't give that to you, but my Father. So when all breaking loose, those that's preordained to get sealed, like we may not have to teach them the name. They can automatically know, like, oh, you come in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and they gonna believe. The Lord bless them to know and understand. We may not actually have to teach them, man. The Lord is gonna bless them. They see the miracles, they believe, they get healed, and they call Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I mean, you have to teach them the name. How did they get it? The Lord bless them. They probably saw one video and remembered it from there. They probably saw one video, it wasn't from at that time, but they see the miracles, get healed, they believe, then they call it that name they remember back from 2 months ago.
Your son, they're gonna call out a name and get rejected. He know the name.
Yeah.
So they don't know the name, and he bear witness to who he believes is a top camp. He said it himself. He didn't say his boy Tazariak. He didn't say his boy or maybe his ex-boy Gorilla Hebrew, right? He said no, GMS, and like we said, GMS is never on this platform. See, but he had to admit, I definitely see the spirit with you guys, man, because you guys stick to the scriptures, man. Right? You're not trying to. You say you guys are not trying to defend the Most High. That you just reading the book how it's written.
And then that's the spirit. So it's like, wow, the Most High don't need no one to defend. Like, right?
The Most High don't need you. You need you to defend him. You don't
You know, he it's in there for a reason.
Yeah.
Whether you understand it or not.
Whether people like it or not.
You like it or not, understand it or not.
Scripture says, with Second Ezra 15:3, we don't care whether you. But that's so harsh. God really does that? Or rape was in the scriptures? Like, what do you mean if rape was in it? Like, I understand why is that so tough for a lot of you guys to get that through your head, man. And that wasn't the common way of getting a wife, right? It's just saying if it did happen, because it did happen in the past. If you don't know anything about ancient history,
Judges the 21st chapter.
yeah, and not only Israelite culture, and all ancient Eastern cultures, man. The Hamites did it, the Egyptians did it, the Babylonians did it, the Romans did it, the Greeks did it. They take over towns and villages. If they conquer the enemy, they ask the woman for shit, man.
They didn't go to the woman and catcall.
Get on her,
whistle at her.
dead on their knees and ask her, "Do you want to be with me?"
They grabbed her up.
They just grabbed her up.
And because woman's part of the spoil.
Yeah, she's a part of the spoil, just like Hannibal. You think Hannibal asked the villages he toppled on his way to conquering Rome, "You want to be down?" He asked them shit. The bitches right along, man. Right? A lot of them would just pop him and leave him.
And
They get their nut off and leave him, and their kids was just bastards. Kids would come out dark skinned, not knowing who their father was, because the warriors didn't have time for that. They were always on the move. All right, that happened.
That happened in Vietnam.
It happened in Vietnam. It happened in
A lot of Jake's. It's Jake's over there in Vietnam.
yeah,
You know.
the Moors,
The Philippines. Chicks everywhere.
Yeah.
the Moors, it's Jakes who followed Islam. What you think they did when they tackled Sicily? And it tells you they systematically killed all the white men and raped the women. That happened. What you think Esau did when he came to America? You think he was raping a nigga woman? He was raping Gad? Columbus was popping all kind of Taino woman? He didn't ask them shit, man. So what's wrong with you, man? All right? You're reading the Bible like it's a damn, like we said, romanticized some damn novel, man.
And that's the thing too. They don't realize all that romance come back. Go to Rome. Romance.
Yeah.
You know.
Scripture's not a. It's not. It is a love story between the Most High and Israel, but it's not. It's not a Hollywood play, man.
It's not a R.O. Stein book or Goosebumps tale.
Yeah.
You know. It's not that, man. And the Heavenly Father, you don't like. Listen, what's in the scriptures is written, man. You know, whether you get it or not, whether you like it or not, we don't care. Oh, there's a law on it. If that happened, there's a law.
Right? They call themselves the Sakari, and the Sakari were brutal men. It tells you how they rampage Hebrew villages. They own people villages, man. All right. So you think they weren't getting it in on them women too? They were killing them. What makes you think it's far-fetched they weren't doing that too, man? Look up the history on the Sakari, man.
It's funny. It's just funny how they even named themselves that.
Yeah, but they can't see the
they
can't see the rape thing. You can't see it. When you call yourselves a Sakari, and the Sakari, so they were brutal, man. And they were troublemakers.
Then in First Maccabees 5th chapter, when they go to certain towns and they'll kill all the males and leave the women and children.
Yeah.
Why do they leave the women and children? Women for them, children they were raised and serve them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on now. That's all throughout the scriptures. That's all throughout our heritage as well. What do you think we're gonna be doing when we go in the slow wind part of that number? Of course, the hunters, the 144. But brothers come back down and we slaughtering.
We're not asking them.
We're not gonna ask the Edomite, because we're gonna have Edomite concubines, Moabite concubines, Ishmaelites, all of them. Elamites.
We're not asking them for nothing.
Hamites, Egyptians.
They're gonna want to get down.
We gonna slaughter their whole family. Nah, she's fair to look upon. Grab her up. You mine. Boom. That's it. Get another one if you want.
And they gonna like it.
They're not gonna, we're not gonna have to get on our knees. Like the brother was saying, we're not gonna do that shit. They're gonna grab you up in mine, man. Simple like that. It would be a whole month to mourn for your family. You gotta mourn. You lost them. I just slaughtered them. You know what I'm saying? I chopped their head off and all of that. Get a month to mourn. All of that. That's a law on all of this.